Ho, ho, ho.
Christmas.
I'm Tree.
I'm Tree.
I'm Tree.
And we... Oh boy, we just listened to Pornhub XXXmas album by various artists.
The word album is in the title.
Yes, it is. I don't know whether saying Xmas in the title makes it a Christmas album. I also don't know if saying album in the title makes it an album.
We do know for certain that this
is Pornhub, yes.
Oh, boy.
Those other two X's are doing some heavy lifting.
They really are.
Maybe. I mean, it is what it says it is. It doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Really? I wasn't
pretty...
expecting. I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. Well, I don't know what I was. I honestly thought they were going to lean into the whole Christmas vibe. You know, Mariah Carey.
There were sleigh
Michael
bells.
Bublé.
There was Christmas buzzwords. And that's a Christmas song,
This
right?
is
every plot of every song was framed around fucking at Christmas.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I that's pretty Christmas spirit, but I don't know. This is like real Snoop Dogg Christmas album vibes. You know, It's hip hop.
I
don't know if it's hop. It's trap.
It's definitely.
I'm sorry, hip hop. It
like,
was trap.
Sort of popular at the
yeah.
moment, just not by. I mean, I'm going to say this and then have it thrown in my face. Not by major artists that I know of.
Wow, how many people did you just?
You don't know.
I don't know. 7.
You know Asa Akira.
What do I say to that?
I caught myself writing down the words, this song is Christmas sex trap. And I thought, those 3 words don't belong together.
Except they do here.
They do here. That's what this album is. It's 3 words that don't belong together.
Let's talk about.
Wait.
It's
No. Before we get into specifics, Christmas sex trap. Is this the sort of music people are getting down to? Like, does someone put this sort of music on?
no one listens to trap.
No. People still listen to 70s porn groove, surely.
Oh, what's that? That classic singer. He's got the real deep voice. Barry White.
Barry
White.
White.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I was going to say James Brown.
Yeah, him too.
Oh yeah, true. Actually,
Isaac Hayes.
Yeah. So I feel like they're still, right up there, king hitters.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been offended if that's what this was.
That's what I mean. When we got sort of trap and
okay.
this kind of music, I was like caught off guard. I wasn't expecting that.
I mean,
So
it's
you're
very
expecting
2020.
You were expecting more porn music. Like,
wow, it's in the album name. Like, yeah.
So is the word album.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping for Barry White. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Or Michael Bublé. I don't know.
I don't know if he's done
So
porn.
are we pretty confident that these are all original songs written for this?
I'm pretty sure if they found them lying around, that's pretty bad,
Because I don't know, when I first saw that this was a thing that had been made or thrust into existence, that was not intentional, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just go straight out there. Okay,
I thought
so
it could have been a compilation.
One of the lyrics for Ho is "You want to smash Santa? What's in the bag, Santa?" Now, if that wasn't written for Christmas, that wasn't written for this album, then
yeah, that was just around.
It could have been like someone could have written a Christmas song.
Like we found the 5 slutty Christmas songs in existence.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be.
I'm sure they all were though. I'm sure this was a composed album and not a compilation.
Yeah,
because
probably.
I don't want to live in a world where that's not the case.
Yeah. Do you think they got paid a lot to write songs for this?
No.
They're a pretty big company. They have a lot of money to throw around.
True. Yeah.
The production's really good. I don't know who produced this, but well done.
Kudos.
Yeah. It's very clean.
On your porn Christmas album.
Some really good beats there.
I really did appreciate the usage of sleigh bells across the album. I thought that was pretty clever.
It was nice to hear them being used in a way that wasn't just every beat.
Yeah.
There was like some rhythm to it, which was interesting. And also they weren't the predominant thing in the mix. They were like kind of taking a backseat.
It was this subtle, like, nuanced treatment of sleigh bells in this porn Christmas album.
I know,
and it made me think, like, hey, that's actually an instrument that could be used in, like...
Trap music.
In, like, actual... and trap music, yeah. That was a joke. It's fun.
No. Actually, though, it should be put in trap.
Yeah,
I think
it sounded
that's a sweet
good.
touch.
Yeah.
And it definitely gives you that kind of, low-key Christmas vibe, but... What makes... Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to ask that. I've already answered that question. What makes a sleigh bell Christmas?
Right, yeah. We touched on it last time. We'll talk about it more in the future.
My question more with this is, does name-dropping Christmas buzzwords and putting sleigh bells into your music turn your song into a Christmas song? Or is that, like, a bit of a stretch?
Name-dropping Christmas. I mean, I think each of these songs... Like, Christmas is weaved into the material well enough that I would consider them, okay, this song, it wouldn't make sense at any other point in time. It must be a Christmas song.
I disagree. Mistletoe, I don't think that was a very good Christmas song. I think the lyrics weaved that in terribly. He literally...
Okay, yes, that is...
He counted up from 1 hoe to 4.
He was telling Santa about the number of hoes he had.
Yeah, see that?
See, it's relevant to Christmas.
Oh, boy.
And he's looking at that camel toe underneath the mistletoe.
Yeah, no.
It's appropriate.
That's low-hanging fruit.
It's incredibly inappropriate.
AP Ferg, he's... Shit. I'm sorry. Wow.
Yeah,
really bad.
At least I imagine the guy fucks for a living, so he's got that going for him.
Does he though?
I'm pretty sure all the performers on here.
No, they're actual artists. They're real.
Okay.
Like,
well, if he's a rapper, he probably fucks for a living. So. I mean,
yeah, like
us
honestly,
Akira's on
probably.
here. I'm sure some of these other names have to be porn people, right? I don't know. I don't know any of them.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I was Googling all of the artists as they were coming up, and they all apparently have careers doing shit.
Right, so these are all actually musicians. And so when I was listening to Holiday Freak Shit and actually kind of impressed by the bars she was spitting...
Okay.
I was. That's not just a porn star.
No.
Who happens to be all right at rapping.
That's an actual artist. But actually, that was my least favorite song. And yeah, this touches onto something that I is particularly heavy in trap and a bit in mumble rap as well. The whole auto-tune rap style is shit. It's god awful and it needs to die. Like, it needs to stop because all of your articulation and like the natural cadence and all that kind of like, the accent and everything that comes across in, I don't know, a skilled rapper is lost. It's all lost to production.
So it defeats the purpose of being performed by a human in the first place.
Exactly. The whole thing is produced. So what's even the point of it? Because it's like, there's just a dude sitting at the desk crafting the entire experience.
Argue, please.
Don't tell me you like
Please,
that.
Jason, you must.
What is... Someone being able to produce the experience is a skill within itself that should be appreciated, and just because it's not the same musical experience as
but the rap artists then, why are they credited as... They shouldn't be the main star.
That's not an issue with the song then, it's an issue with the industry and the way that we credit music in general.
Which is a whole other conversation, but also is very flawed.
Well, I guess so.
Oh no, we're not supposed to agree in the end.
No, because
That's
this
not
is
how
the
this
thing. There are
works.
some artists who are completely... Their entire sound is defined by the auto-tune sound that they've got. Like, that's literally their... they just sound like that. And it's like, no, they don't. That's fucking post-production. That's not how they literally sound in real life.
Okay. Are you telling me that... I'm going to use Led Zeppelin as an example... on their album is how they sound in real life 100%.
The poor example.
That's a terrible
They're pretty
example.
good at it.
That's a terrible
If you listen to their
like
live.
Okay, when the levee breaks.
But this
for
is
example,
okay. So this is like somebody might like spend all this time practicing, I don't know, spitting bars. So they've got like real good cadence. They've got really nice articulation. The rhythm's like really tight. They've got like that kind of natural melody that's inbuilt into what they're rapping, and then they come up with somebody who's literally all of that is just done by the post-production team.
Okay, so the people who are making that exist though within post-production, is that still not an interesting skill.
Well, not really, because everyone's like, oh, hey,
really?
that
Is it
rapper,
something that
rapper's sound is like, oh, you know, they're fucking great, whatever.
So, like Tim's saying, your issue is with the crediting. Would you be more okay with it if the producers were credited with the track instead of?
More like probably.
So then, say what you mean.
So it's not an actual.
It's not a musical issue, or not a production issue. It's being that person getting accredited with the work.
Oh, right. Maybe, I guess, yeah, but then I also think that...
I just love that this rather heavy conversation about the ethics of the industry and how to produce sounds that sound like, is it like proper to produce these sounds and have it credited to a human who didn't actually produce them? It's all done with the pretext of the Pornhub XXXmas album.
Look, I mean, it brings it up, right? It's better late than never. Better this album.
Never than late.
Yeah, exactly. No, I hate it. I hate the sound. I think it really...
I actually really like the way that her voice laid on top.
It was my favourite song on the album.
Okay, you're going too far there. Because clearly Ho is the best song on the album.
Ho was great.
Holiday Freak Shit just had some cool textural changes, which again were...
It was pretty good.
Like production things, and also had my favourite line from the entire album, which was lift my legs up so you can kiss under the mistletoe.
That was actually like the most crafted line.
I've been informed that Jason's father watches the podcast, so hello.
Hi, Mum. And my bosses too. Hey. Yeah.
It's just clever. As opposed to most of the other stuff, like you're saying, which was low-hanging fruit.
Like the most obvious, like, fucking sitcom level Christmas sex jokes, right?
Well, actually, yeah. Okay, so I was thinking about the contrast between like Ho, Naughty Girl, and Mistletoe, right? So essentially, Ho was just like budget Cardi B. It's like WAP.
Yes.
And literally, and like, you know, in terms of like the shock value and graphic kind of description of shit.
I thought this song was hilarious.
Yeah, I thought it was really, really funny. Mistletoe, I think, really just missed the mark.
Mistletoe sucks.
It was it was like creepy. It wasn't even borderline. It just was creepy. Like, I don't know. And he's the only male artist on it, and it's like
young MA is in the intro and the outro,
right? But like actually rapping,
right? Yes.
I mean, and it wasn't skits are a big part of rap albums.
Yeah, I suppose so. But more to my point, like, is it a sign of the times? Oh no, this is a dangerous topic. Is it a sign of the times?
Are you going to talk about gender in the rap industry?
I totally am.
What? In the context of the Pornhub.
So why is he so creepy, and why are like all the other artists like embracing? I don't know.
I mean, he went for a slow beat with a very deep voice, with not as much like stuff going on.
With a very forced, blunt metaphor.
Yeah. Whereas the others were a bit more upbeat, jovial, and like
whimsical sex puns.
Yeah, like taking the piss a bit more. It wasn't as like, oh, this is uncomfortable.
So is that how you get away with it? You make it upbeat and you kind
It's got to be fun.
It's got to be fun, and it's got to be obvious that you're taking the piss and you're not taking it too seriously.
Yeah, okay. I accept that.
Especially when it comes to Christmas themes.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, you cannot take it too seriously. You're making the Pornhub XXXmas album.
Surely they didn't put this out there as like, hey, this is going to be amazing. It's got to be like a bit of
art.
A bit of a meme on like Pornhub.
Well, that's why they did it, surely.
Yeah,
like to generate some buzz. I mean,
we're talking about it. Yeah,
you're watching it for some reason. Please subscribe.
So then, if that was low on you, if that was super low on your list of songs, what do you reckon was the best song on the album?
Honestly, I think Budget Cardi B with Ho.
No,
that was pretty up there.
No.
Or
there's
Naughty
one
Girl.
correct answer. It's Naughty Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because it's what I thought.
Yeah, but why?
Well, I actually wrote down very little for this song. I really liked the grr bit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was the stupidest song around, and it was just fun. It was... And it had the sleigh bells, really, obviously.
If it was as stupid as Stuff Our Stockings.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking stupid. That was hilarious.
Hey, so Harmony Man, can you tell me what was going on in this album?
Of course.
You beat me to it.
Of course. Let's go to Harmony Corner with our good friend Tim. Yep. And over to you, Jason, with text. No. Okay, so there is one song that I could like say has a chord progression, and it's Holiday Freak shit. Because, you know, they've auto-tuned her voice. They can play around with auto-harmonizing and like making her actually sound like she's in tune with something. She probably is, you know, fine at doing that on her own, but it's, you know, the pitch has been quantized to a fault. And it's in E minor, and it's got this like 4, 5, 6, 7 thing going on, which is, you know, it's fine. It's more it like grabbed my ear more simply because the songs around it had nothing going on really. But it seems that for the Pornhub XXXmas album, we're focusing on minor keys with sharps for some reason. It seems because we've got some B minors and A minors, which whatever, and then E minor, F sharp minor. So you know.
So how that translates is
absolutely. All the sub basses are like.
Yeah, that's more or less.
And the outro is in the key of sex. This is the first comedy album we've covered on Vinyl Tap, I've just now decided.
Yeah. Got it. With that outro.
Also the first rap album we've covered.
What was the line about North Pole?
I wasn't listening.
I don't know.
I was masturbating during. You were watching.
It's
pretty creepy.
Your
of you, by
puns
the
are
way.
increasingly getting worse.
Yeah. You've taken my role for this episode.
No, it's good. Keep them coming. But yeah, look. Jason, did we get to your favorite?
Yeah.
Holiday Freak shit was his
Holiday
favorite.
Freak shit.
It's just the most interesting texturally. There was stuff coming in, coming out. I was not paying attention to what it is. A lot of it was like synths. It's all, you know, in the production, like a lot of this genre is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was an interesting listen. I'm not gonna lie. I am glad it was only 7 songs.
There's only 5 songs.
5 songs and 2
yeah.
skits, an intro and an outro. I'm not upset that is the case. I don't know if I would have lasted like 12 or 13 songs.
Jason? Yep. I wouldn't recommend this album to anyone.
I mean, it's an interesting laugh.
Listen to it with your friends when you get drunk. It's fun. It's funny.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is fun.
You had fun.
I guess I did have fun. Yeah, look. Yeah.
Which, you know, in itself is a pretty big achievement for an album. We have listened to stuff that is more serious and have not enjoyed it.
That's true. No, yeah. I did enjoy it. But I still wouldn't recommend it to anybody.
Today's episode of Vinyl Tap was brought to you by Pornhub.
Sponsor us, please.
Click above to find out what else we've spoken about in this theme.
Click below to support the artist that we just listened to.
And make sure to tune in next week for more Vinyl Tap.
That's pretty good.